Oh, let's take a little breather here, shall we? Rodney! Rodney! Where is that boy? Oh, there you are. Now look, Rodney, I don't mind when you wash yourself in the new RCA Whirlpool washer, but that is no way to dry yourself off. Besides, this new RCA Whirlpool Imperial dryer was meant to give the housewife the best, fluffiest drying her clothes could get. In fact, this magnificent new dryer has 6 different drying temperatures, and that covers just about every kind of fabric that's made. It's wrinkle-free drying for all fabrics, and ensures, oh, how I hate this word, sunshine freshness with the new ultraviolet germicidal, I love that word, germicidal lamp. And I'd like to tell you, you can get this in either gas or electric for as little as $2.25 a week, and that includes the germicidals. But hear this, when you visit my old friends, Tony Murillo, at the Hillside store, or rather the Electric Home, at 1200 South Broadway. I almost moved Tony, didn't I? And Tony King at the Hillside store. 2 Tonys are too much in one Hillside store. At 1613 South Hillside, that's where Tony King is. Tony Murillo, go back to the Electric Home. Vic Hammond at Superior Appliance in the Hill Electric at 2936. Or Bob Tong at Hognet Appliance. You get the best trade-in you can. And I mean they're trading law these days. And just mention the word nightmare, and you automatically get an additional $25 off. And that goes for any RCA Whirlpool appliance costing $100 or more. But it's good only for Monday from 1 to 9. So get the best deal you can. And then mention the word nightmare, and you get an extra $25 off. Now, no one has ever had a deal like this. See one of our 4 friends Monday between 1 and 9 for the Whirlpool deal of a lifetime. And now, back to Dracula. And so we conclude the chronicle of our cavorting, cadaverous count. But as you know, any poor chap is bound to fail in the sort of business that always, so to speak, operates in the red. But he might have averted disaster if he hadn't had his heart at stake, or vice versa. Well, running the risk of seeming repetitiously repetitious, let us enlighten you as to the firms that kicked in to lend financial support to our midnight meanderings through the black morass of the macabre. Goodness knows I do turn a pretty face. A bit gaudy, perhaps, but pretty. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, our sponsors. Here they are. Tony King Hillside Store at 1613 South Hillside. Superior Appliance at 2936 East Douglas. The Electric Home at 1200 South Broadway. Hard Net Appliance at 205 North St. Francis. The Model Kitchen at 1551 South Emporia. And Weaver Music Company at 454 North Market. There. Rodney, Rodney, come here. Why don't you get Miss Mansfield out of the refrigerator and introduce her to Fred? Rodney, say good night, you rude lad, you. All right, Rodney, go on. That's a fine fellow. I'll bet I noticed you looking at something throughout the whole evening, haven't I, huh? Curious, aren't you? That? Well, I don't blame you. See, this is a little game that Rodney and I purchased yesterday. And oh, it is a barrel, as much fun as a barrel of cobras. Oh, now, don't pout so. I wouldn't be a very good host if I didn't let you play with it, would I? The idea is to put your head through the window, and then's when the fun really begins. Now, come in a little closer. That's it. Closer. Right through here. A little closer. Yes, yes. Closer. No!